Greetings one and all, welcome back to the channel. I am the Drunken Goth, and in today's video we are going to be taking a look at some more of the favourite cars I have driven and worked on in my years as a classic and supercar mechanic. First up on today's list we have the Ferrari F360 Challenge Stradale. Now this is the more stripped down, raw version of the 360, and as the name implies, it was initially designed to be on track, and you can really tell in the way it handles and performs. Now, apart from the obvious changes to the exterior like the body kit and the Challenge grille and the stripe, it does have a lot of things going on underneath as well. The brakes have been upgraded to carbon ceramics with 6-pot calipers. It has the Challenge grille to aid with heat dissipation from the engine bay, and it has an upgraded ECU for both the gearbox and the engine, increasing the power, all of which make this car a very formidable and fun car to drive on the road, and I absolutely adore taking these things out and giving them a run for the money. While with all the weight saving measures on the interior, it's not a particularly comfortable car and it's very noisy, but it really does give you the feeling of being in a race car on the road, which is what this car is all about. Next up on the list we have the Ferrari F430 Scuderia. Like the 360 Challenge Stradale before it, it is essentially another race car designed for the road. The obvious upgrades that you get going from a 360 to a 430 have obviously been very heightened when it comes to the Scuderia, and easily beats the 360 Challenge Stradale on the road. I love driving these things. They are incredibly powerful, they corner extremely well, the handling is superb, and of course with the carbon ceramic brakes, once they're warm, they do provide a hell of a lot of stopping power. There are several iterations, including the one pictured here, which is the 16M Scuderia Spider, which is the cabriolet version, and again absolutely superb, very beautiful car, very powerful, makes all the right noises, and it's one that you can have a hell of a lot of fun in, and I adore them. Next up we have one from Aston Martin, that is the DBS. Now the DBS is essentially the very top spec of the DB9s, and what I love about these are the comfort that you get with the performance. Aston Martin are very much known for their styling and luxurious nature in general, and the DBS does this perfectly. It is very quick but still very comfortable. It is really the best of both worlds when it comes to supercars. Next we have one of my own cars, the Audi RS6. I adore this car beyond belief. It is so quick, so comfortable, handles so well. I initially bought mine because I wanted to stay in something that was quick, but also needed the practicality of something that I could fit 4 people in, I could fit things in the boot. And this thing just ticks every single box, and I will go into more detail on all the things I love about this car in one of the videos coming up shortly, which is all about my own fleet. Next up we have one of my favourite classics, the Ferrari 365 GTB/4, otherwise known as the Daytona. Now, it's not particularly quick by today's standards, but I do believe it is a true driver's car. They have gone up to insanely high values in recent years, but that really doesn't diminish the fun you have when you're out in these things. Now the seating position is essentially straight on top of the back wheels, which gives you a very unique feeling when you're putting the power down, when the tail steps out as you take the going around corners, etc. And you really can have a lot of fun with them. And of course you can't deny that a Ferrari V12 on carburetors, as you're going up the rev range and it starts to scream, absolutely gorgeous. Next we have another classic that is easily one of my favourites, that is the Lamborghini Diablo. Now their outlandish looks, the sound of a Lamborghini V12, all of this makes for an exceptional experience. What I will say is that they're not particularly comfortable to be in. You do feel very lost in the interior. Everything's very big, the centre console is very wide, but that doesn't really detract from the experience. They're extremely powerful, they sound gorgeous, they handle very well, and it's one where everybody always spares a glance when you're taking them down the road. An absolutely awesome experience. Finally, on today's list we have the Ford GT. Now, while I've not worked on many of these, the few that I have had the opportunity to be around, I have taken out for a damn good thrashing, and they are an exceptional car on the road. Again, it's another one of those that's not especially comfortable. Everything does feel quite big, quite clunky and quite heavy, but you can have a lot of fun, and I admit I have had a hell of a lot of fun in the one pictured. Well, that is it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, please share and subscribe, and I will see you all on the next one. Bye bye.